Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, this is crazy. We got a huge update coming at you. This update is going to change the way that Boom Beach has been played and going to be played in the future. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date on everything that is Boom Beach. And especially we got Warship Season 48 coming around the corner, and these changes are going to affect this. So this is going to be a lot to go over, but we're going to give you guys all of the update stuff. I'm going to post the update notes on my Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube community page. So make sure you're subscribed, following at the Chicken24. And again, big shout out to those of you that have been using that code Chicken in the shop. So let's dive into this. So right from the top, HQ requirements have been reduced by 1 for iron storage levels 6 to 9. Some of these are going to be smaller changes. Some of them are pretty big. Now, the biggest one, the most exciting thing is we now have a fast forward button on attacks. So you can attack, I believe it's it's just for NPC base, so it's not for warships because that's player versus player, whole different thing. But you can play the Mega Crab and you can fast forward attacks now. How cool is that? That's amazing. I love it. So alright, I'm getting too excited. So HQ requirements have been reduced by 1 for iron storage level 6 to 9. Not a big deal. VP chest timer shortened to 1 hour. So that means your supply chest, I believe rather than showing up every 23 hours, it's going to show up every 22 hours, I think. Timer shortened to 1 hour. Is now correctly visible whenever Boom Beach is under maintenance. Quality life, whatever. To make finding submarine dives easier, there's now a button to switch between dive sites. Amazing. How many times, okay, this is not just me, how many times have you gone looking around, where's the stupid flag? I can't see the damn thing, and then it's over here, you know? So, like, little stuff like that just gets rid of loading screens or just, you know, makes the game annoying or makes it seem old, which is great for new players, right? They see things and it's easy to find and stuff. That's great. Those are great changes. You can no longer report your own profile on warships. Why you would do it, I don't know. But you can no longer report yourself. So, I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of you can be disappointed by that change, but it's here, so no more reporting yourself. Remote defib now spawns the correct amount of riflemen. Apparently it didn't before. No more accidental taps. There's now 2-step verification to the resource boat. Additionally, you can also see how many resources they are holding. That's very cool. That's very cool. So the resource boat, if you guys don't know, the longer you let it sit here, and don't do what I just did, don't touch it, the more resources it's going to accumulate, and they are they're untouchable by players that get you. The resource boat is like secretly what the vault is supposed to be. Wherever my vault is, I don't know. But so whenever you go on a base and so say my resource base right here, production per hour 360. Or, free village, 107 gold per hour. Those all go towards the resource boat. If you just let that accumulate, you get a ton of resources. I've gone almost a year without touching this, and I got so much loot from it that I was able to just, whenever update came out, I was able to just upgrade stuff, because it doesn't, it'll max out your storages, and then you can touch it again and refill them, depending on how much loot you have. So, resource boat, don't open it, and until you need to upgrade something. So that's a cool change for sure. You no longer see building completion messages when scouting mercenary bases. Small change, but it's cool. Reworked item storage, classified items vault to show other resources. I don't know exactly what it's going to show, but I mean it's a new tab, so we might as well get some use out of it. I have a lot more classified items than most of you guys. Because I buy all the offers. I look at the offers, even if they're not good, which we'll get into in a second. They're going to get better, these offers. As just supporting the game. If I like to play the game and they put an offer in for $15, the amount of hours I've gotten into the game, I don't mind spending that. So, barbed wire posts are gone for good in resource bases. So maybe they'll still show up in op maps. I don't know. But that's good that they're gone in resource bases because, man, there was a lot of questions about that. What is this black post doing that doesn't do anything? So that's gone. When switching between accounts, the VP chest status will now update correctly. Switching between accounts. Okay, I guess there was an issue there. Fix an issue where resource bases wouldn't display a level until scouted. Okay, that's good. Added clear instructions that are displayed when invalid base layouts need replacing. I guess that's when trees and like obstacles are kind of in the way. Some of these are little changes, but we'll get into the good stuff in a second, guys. Just bear with me here. Troops will follow flares more reliably, especially troops with long reload times such as rocket and heavy choppers, and continue attacking a building if they are already in attack range when a flare runs out. Troops will follow flares more reliably. So it sounds like they're going to be a little bit snappier. Long reload times when flares run out. Heavy choppers, rocket choppers, bombardiers would be a big one. They kind of sit there for a sec, they freeze, and then they shoot the next thing. So that sounds like a good change. Boom Beach now complies with the Geneva Convention. Medic and medkit cross-color change from red to green. So now on our medkits, we're going to see, or our medics, rather, both of them, instead of being the red cross symbol, they're going to be green. Which, I don't know, in terms of strictly graphic design, I kind of like the red, but whatever. Sergeant Brick will no longer target critters from the critter launcher when using cluster grenade. Instead, Sergeant Brick will target structures and remain locked to that structure afterward. That's interesting. This next one is pretty huge. Some of you operation guys are going to love this one. But that's good. Sergeant Brick no longer targeting critters from the critter launcher. You know, that's just a frustrating thing that, you know, you can't really see it, right? It's like the critter sneaks up and you don't see it. You're in the moment of the battle and you go to hit your critter launcher or your cluster grenade on the engine room and then it hits a critter launcher. Like, that's a good change. Intel cap for all task force sizes increased by 50%. So now you're no longer capped with intel, which is pretty cool. Alright guys, here we go. Warship changes. Changes specifically to warship. There's only 4 of them, but let's go over them. Seekers will no longer follow flares after being shocked. This was a bug. It was hard to, replicate, but you could make your Seekers follow a flare if they were hit by shock, either a shock bomb or shock launcher, one of the two or both. So that's no longer a thing. Prototype defenses are no longer smoking when placed in warships. You guys didn't notice when you placed a prototype defense. I might be able to do this right now. They would show up as... maybe not. Sometimes they would show up as smoking. So that's gone now, which is good. You'd have to place your engine room whenever you unlock a new one. So that's good. It just prevents people from, getting to a certain rank. This wasn't really a problem for most of you, so I'll explain how this works. You have to place your engine room whenever you unlock a new one. Some people would do this. They would unlock 5-6 ERs, and they would stay at the... They wouldn't place them, and they would add all the defenses, and then they would derank themselves because they lost for the most part. And they'd go against guys that were like 2 engine that didn't have any defenses, and they'd have like maxed out 6 ER defenses, just like doing trolling stuff. So that's gone now. And the biggest one, the most exciting one, still kind of a small one, multi-node key costs are now available. So we're going to be able to see those mystery multi-nodes, which was very annoying for me this season a few times. It's like messaging people. It's like, man, how much does this cost after... How much does the Sky Shield cost after Laser Rangers? Like, why, it's like little things like that. It's like, why do we not know this? Like, it helps me plan out my entire season. So, that's the warship-specific changes. Now, the new features. Fast forward in battle. That's why most of you guys are here. So, this is crazy. You no longer need to force close the game to speed up combat. There's a new button in battle, fast forward. You can toggle this feature on and off. Commands can be issued while fast forwarding, so you can still use your gunboat abilities, you can still use your flares, your smokes, your shocks, your barrage and artillery, all that stuff. You can still use it. The attack's just going to be a little bit faster. Only on bases that are non-player controlled. So, only in the main base and on main base events, not in warships because... I don't know why. They can't do that because it's another person queuing up with you. There is an option in the options menu to auto disable the speed up when using gunboat abilities. That's interesting. Fast forward is only available, like we just said, for NPC bases or Mega Crab and Cycle of Evil, etc. So not even player bases on the main base, but still a cool change. So it's only going to affect bases like this, or Mega Crab, or Doctor Terror. It's a good change. Why not? Why not? Force closing sucks. It's very annoying, and I don't like playing like that. This is gonna be really fun for live streams. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be awesome for Mega Crab, especially now that we have it once a month. It's gonna be really fun, especially now that we have Laser Rangers. I love this change. I love the fast forward edition. I think that's great. The next thing, also exciting, better trade offers. The mysterious trader is so pleased with her patronage that she will expand her operations. Trader offers will now refresh each day. You can refresh the offers by buying them all or paying a small fee of diamonds. The trader has also rebalanced her offers to be even more enticing. Now, I don't know specifically what these trade offers are going to be, but for the longest time, as you guys have seen, if you play this game for any amount of time, the trade offers have been terrible. And I think they were just coded stupidly for whatever reason, and they just never got around to changing them. And then they made this statement that, oh, the trader offers are bad because the trader is secretly, out to get you. It's like, that's dumb. That's a dumb reason for bad trades. So this is good. This is good. We're going to have, 6 years later after the trader's introduced, we're going to have decent trades from her. So that's good. That's exciting. And we can even refresh the offers by paying diamonds. So, that's cool. Next off, time savers. Introducing time savers. They are shown on the item storage screen. These tickets will take off 50 minutes from almost any timer. You can obtain them from exploring reward chests or trader offers. Your diamonds and blueprints can still be used to skip timers entirely. So this is a whole new thing added to the game. Time savers. So it's going to, just like it says, add the ability to skip time, to fast forward time on upgrades, on research in the armory. I believe it's how that works. You can obtain them from exploring reward chests, trader offers, diamonds, and blueprints can be used to skip timers entirely. These tickets will take off 15 minutes from almost any timer. So troop reload times, you guys don't want to get instant training, you can get these. I believe it only works in the main base. So that's very cool. And there's now a new button in the settings screen, Options, which we don't have right now. So, that's where you can turn off some of this new stuff. So you can go to Options in the main screen, and it's going to allow you to turn on and off the things that we talked about, the fast forwarding, the commands being issued, and that kind of stuff. So, So turn the gray building arrows on or off. A lot of you guys did not like all of these gray arrows on the base for things that you are not able to upgrade yet. So now you're going to have the ability in our brand new options menu to turn those on or off if you want to. Finally, our very last change, guys, show health bar even for full health units. This will help troops that are masters at hiding during attacks, such as bombardiers. That's actually huge. One of my biggest gripes with bombardiers in warships is you cannot see them. They're the exact same color as a broken down or destroyed building. So having the ability to have a health bar on top of them, I think that's a great change. I really like this update, guys. I do. I think it's hard to say exactly, but I think they hit it out of the park. I love these little just quality of life, like little tweaks that just make the game that much more fun, especially for those of us that play it a lot. Make it that much more fun, that much more enjoyable, less annoying, less stupid things that happen. So that's really cool. So, guys, I want you to let me know what you like, what you don't like down below in that comment section. please, even if you don't usually comment, just let me know what you think of this update. And are you looking forward to it? Are you not looking forward to it? Let me know that down below. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything that is Boom Beach. And we will catch you in the next one. Check it out. Back.